So now that I'm logged into ThingLink and I have already done all my research and have obtained all my media and my content to build the ThingLink, I need to know a couple things about the projects. So one thing is, if I'm doing a project, I would strongly recommend that you create a folder. By creating a folder, it is going to allow you to organize your content. So I'm going to name it. Again, I'm giving it a generic name, but I would recommend that you give it something specific based on your project and create. And it's going to create a folder. Now, the folder is a great warehouse for all those images that you're going to be utilizing in this project. Now, if I'm doing a group project, you need to create a folder, like I just showed you, and then you need to manage access. So you're going to click Manage Access, and you're going to find users in our system. So I'm going to look for Ms. Peterson, and there she is. I'm going to click on her name. So I've added Ms. Peterson. Do I want to make her a viewer or an editor? Those are the options I have. So I'm probably going to make an editor if she's working with me on this project. I'm going to make her a viewer only if I want feedback. So that's something to think about as you go along with this project. So now that I have the folder, I go inside the folder, there's no media. So again, I'm going to go to create and I'm going to pick what type of product I want to create. So if I want to do an image, I'm going to click image. And then I would add and drop the item there. So I'm going to grab that right now. I have images on my desktop. So I'm going to use the WPS logo. I'm going to use that. There it is. It is not a copyrighted image. I have a right to use it because I'm working for the Wilton Public School System. So that's something I'm thinking about. Now, once I'm into the upload file, it should then show in my project. So there it is in my folder. So if I go back to my dashboard, there's my folder. There's my image. I'm going to click on the image, and now it's going to bring me into the editing tool. Now, the key to using ThingLink is clicking on the pencil edit button. This is going to allow me to add what we call hotspots into the image that we want our users to engage with. So we have different types of hotspots that are going to help us navigate and utilize information. The basic one that you're going to use is an add text and media. By adding text or media, I'm going to choose an icon, one that is appropriate based on what I'm doing. And you can see there's a lot of different icons. And ThingLink continues to add more and more, but you're also able to upload your own. Again, make sure they are copyright free, and there are restrictions on the size. So I'm just going to pick something basic, a dot. And it's going to ask you what color you want. So I'm going to pick a color. And then it's going to ask you to add a title. And if I need to add a link or URL to another website, I can do that too. So if this is a path to a piece of information I want to share, so maybe I want to do, ThingLink. So I'm going to put in, and lo and behold, I have information. Okay. I can also add image to this. So again, if I want to add that image, I go to my drive or my desktop. I can add an image. And you can see it's going to show up next to the hotspot. I can add audio. I can also delete the tag. So again, you need to think how you want to use this. When you're done creating this, I'm going to hit done with the hotspot, and there it is. So notice I can move it around on the image so my user knows to click on it. So I'm going to hit done. And as you're seeing here, the hotspot exists. So I'm going to click on it and see what happens. I'm testing it, and there it goes. I want to test my URL, see where it takes me, and it's working. So again, we need to think about what our hotspots are going to be in order to navigate the image to make an infographic or an interactive form of media. Again, you need to have all the content and the links and all the material you want to put into those hotspots ahead of time. You don't want to just start creating.